Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Christina. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me today. Coming back at you guys with another foundation review. I don't know what it is. I have just been super curious about recent launches for foundations. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. It stays all day and night. We're going to be testing this at night. So it's currently, what time is it? The time is 5:40 p.m. I just recently got back from work. It is a Friday. My friend actually has a gig tonight. So me and my boyfriend are going to go out there. Some of our friends are going to go out there and support her. And I'm going to be wearing this foundation while we're out. Really hoping that this foundation does well tonight. It's going to be a very long night. So I would prefer for my face and my skin to just feel and look good. Let's open this bad boy up. So I haven't read a ton about the foundation. The main things that I know is that it's a full coverage foundation. It's marketed towards normal to oily skin, well, pretty much any skin type as usual, but mostly oily skin. I bought the shade 7.5 warm. It does say to swatch this on your skin and then wait about 5 minutes to let it really settle, aka oxidize, and then choose the color that's right for you. I think that I color matched this okay. I actually went to Sephora and I swatched a couple of foundations that I knew from other brands that I knew really matched my skin tone, and then I compared that to the different swatches for the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. So hopefully that strategy worked for me today. In honor of trying out this foundation, I actually whipped out a few of my other Charlotte Tilbury products. Now I don't have a lot. I think honestly this might be everything I have because, as you guys may know, this is not a cheap brand. This is a very expensive brand, and it kind of hurts to buy these things, but so far everything I've tried from the brand I really do like. So according to Sephora's app, this is supposed to be a long-lasting weightless hybrid skincare foundation. The coverage is full and the finish is matte, and it's targeted towards normal, dry, and combination. Oh, so this is actually not targeted towards oily skin. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Highlighted ingredients: Replexium, which helps to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Moss Cell Tech #1 helps thoroughly hydrate skin, and Air Cool provides an immediate fresh feel on the skin. Ooh, I'm excited for that. Okay, let's just get started. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. Now this might be a little off from my skin tone, but we are going to try to make it work. So the packaging is really pretty. I feel like it's pretty on brand for her. Nothing super different, I guess, but still beautiful. So it is liquidy. You can see it slowly going down my hand. And I'm just going to go ahead and start applying. I think I'm going to go in with a brush because they did release a brush with this, but I didn't pick up the brush, but I will use one that I have. I forgot to put this on. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the color 5 Tan. Now I did buy this at the beginning of summer when I was very tan. It might be a little dark for me right now, but I'm just going to put this on the high points of my cheeks, just really anywhere I want to be highlighted. I don't want to put it all over and risk the integrity of the actual foundation. So you guys know the last foundation review I did was a Smashbox one and it didn't go too well. So I'm really hoping this one goes a lot better. I'm taking this Real Techniques brush that I have. I think that the shape of it is similar to the one that Charlotte Tilbury released. That one was more of a kabuki, but I think it's about the same density. Gonna go ahead and start to apply this on the skin. So right off the bat, it does feel really cooling. It has a scent to it. What is it? I don't know if I like it. It kind of smells like cucumbers mixed with perfume. Okay, I think this is going to be a little too warm, but we're going to work with it. My face is lighter than the rest of my body though, so it might work out pretty well. I'm going in with a light layer first, and then I'm going to build it up. So far, it looks really hydrating on the skin. It's nice. It's not sinking into the pores. It does feel lightweight, but like I said, I'm going in with a thin layer to start off. All right, so this is the skin with the first layer. It's looking pretty good. Nothing looks super dry. It looks pretty hydrated right around, like right here. I guess where I put the Flawless filter. Right now, I would say that I'm at a medium coverage because you can see my freckling right here on my cheeks. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more, and I'm just gonna go and apply this on areas where, I don't know, I guess everywhere. Okay, this is after the second layer. What do you guys think? How is it looking on my skin? I think it looks really good. It looks hydrating. I wouldn't say that this is like a flat matte finish. I think that this is more of a hydrating matte almost. Like, I feel like I can set it with powder and it'll still look good. It'll still look matte, but it won't look cakey. I'm happy with the coverage. I do still see my freckles, like I said earlier, but that's okay because I'm gonna go in with concealer like I typically do. I really like the way it looks on my skin. It looks healthy and it doesn't feel heavy. I went in with the 2 layers and it doesn't feel like my skin is like suffocating underneath this. It looks nice and glowy. I guess that's why it's not meant for oily skin, because it definitely does give you a nice sheen to the face, but I like it. So I'm going to apply some concealer. I'm just using my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I bought the shade Amber because I felt like Latte was a little too bright underneath the eyes. So I think Amber is going to do the trick for me. I also want to mention that I wet my sponge before I started to film, thinking that I wanted to use a brush to apply to the face and then go in with my sponge just to make everything look even and make sure I don't have any brush streaks. But I didn't have to do that. I feel like it applied really, really nicely with just a brush. I'm impressed so far. It's looking really good. The concealer is layering really nicely on top of it. I don't see any caking going on. The formulas aren't fighting each other, which is really nice. I want to add a little bit more of the Hollywood filter just to the same areas that I did earlier to give myself a little bit of a highlight. And I'm going to go in with another side, a clean side of my sponge, and dab that in. Charlotte Tilbury products definitely are pricey, and I like to do my research before I buy any of the products because it's just not the most affordable brand. But honestly, the products themselves, when I have them, I'm like, wow, high quality. They go on so well. They do exactly what they say they're gonna do. And so far, I haven't had any giant flops, which is really nice. Wow, I'm loving this finish. It looks so good, but I am for sure gonna have to set it. So I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass powder, you guys know, and I'm gonna set the face with this. Just taking my Luxie highlighter brush and taking the powder. I like this because it's a flatter brush, so it fits really nicely whenever you want to apply powder. And I'm just going underneath the eyes to start off, and then I'm going to lightly dust the rest of my face with the same powder. I totally lied. I'm only going to set under my eyes with the Hourglass powder because I forgot that I do have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 2 Medium. This powder is magical. I'm sure you guys have heard about this everywhere. It's honestly, I think this was the first product that I had purchased and I was like, no regrets. It looks so good on the skin. It just finishes it so nicely. It's such a nice finishing powder as well as a touch-up powder. It's just all around a really good product. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush right here and I'm going to swirl it in, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the entire face with this powder. Going at it with a tapping motion to start off and then lightly sweeping it to make sure that it blends all over the skin. Seriously, my base makeup is looking so flawless. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm seeing. All right, here's the skin. You can see that it's just looking so airbrushed. It says it on the bottle and I am believing what it's saying. My skin looks even, it looks healthy, and it looks pretty natural for a matte foundation, for a full coverage foundation. I'm excited about this, guys. This is looking amazing. I have this duo as well, the Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a little too light for me right now, so I'm just gonna use the highlight. So this is another Luxie brush. This is the Duo Fiber brush, and I'm gonna use this in the highlight right here. Tap it off. Gosh, it's so powdery though. Beware. I'm just going to put this on the high points of the cheek. Do you see this? Look how healthy. Oh my goodness. I've had it for so long and I haven't even hit pan yet. You don't need a lot ever. Putting this on the brow bone too. A good dupe for this is the Essence in the Nude highlight. That one looks really nice. There's no chunky glitter in this at all. Like, it just looks like a nice sheen. You can't even tell there, but see that? Just looks healthy. Looks nice. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll be back to show you guys how it's looking to start off. So this is the final look. I tried to incorporate all of the Charlotte Tilbury products that I had, like I said, but one product that I could not find was the lip collagen. It was the newer shade. I forgot what it is. I'll insert the name of it here. I definitely have it, but I couldn't find it. It was in my purse, and then I switched purses, and then it just got lost. But anyways, this is the final look for the day, for the night. I am loving the way that this is looking. Everything layered on top of it so nicely, on top of the foundation, and it just looks really healthy. I did powder my face because I am oilier, and this foundation is not geared toward oily skin specifically, so I wanted to make sure that it was going to have good staying power throughout the night. The highlight on top of it just blended so well, and it looks really, really natural. I'm just feeling good about this. It doesn't feel heavy at all. I can barely feel the foundation on my skin. Like, for as much as I wear liquid foundation, I know that people that are used to liquid foundation obviously don't feel it as much as someone that like never wears it. But in my opinion, if you do have experience and you do prefer to wear foundation on a daily basis, this feels like nothing on the skin. It feels so nice. I really, really, really love the way that this is looking right now. So this is my skin right now. Like I said, everything layered onto my skin perfectly. I didn't have any issues. I don't see anything patching up. It just looks bright. It looks healthy. First impression, I 100% love this. We will see how it looks throughout the day, or I mean throughout the night, and I'm really hoping that it wears well. I have been sticking to my drugstore foundations. There have been amazing launches that I just love to wear every single day, and this, I can't remember the last time, but this is the most expensive foundation I've bought in a long time. That's all I have for you guys right now. I will check back in later, crossing my fingers, hoping that it holds its integrity throughout the night. If it does, this might be my new favorite high-end foundation at the moment. Took my breath away. All right, guys, I'm back for the first check-in. I figured I would do this because, like I said, it is going to be a pretty late night, so I want to make sure I at least get one check-in into the video. This has been on my face for about 3 hours. I applied it around 6 o'clock, and it's right around 9 p.m. right now. All right, so I turned down the setting on the camera so you can kind of see a little better. I am getting a little bit shiny around the T-zone, which is normal around a few hours, but it doesn't look bad. Nothing is breaking up. My oils aren't affecting the foundation. You know what I mean? I don't see anything to complain about right now, honestly. So we cooked dinner and we ate and we just hung out and we're about to get ready to go. So I wanted to touch up the face. I have some blotting sheets right here, and then I also have my face powder. I think that I'm gonna go in with the blotting sheet and then see if I need to go in with the face powder. So whenever I blot, I literally just place it on my face and then I super lightly tap it in. I feel like if you push down like super hard on the oils and on your skin, it tends to break up the foundation. So you want to be really gentle when you do this. Get really oily on my temples too. So this isn't targeted to oily skin, and it's been 3 hours. So in my opinion, it's doing really, really well. And as long as the foundation's not breaking up, I'm okay. So that is all the blotting I'm gonna do. I just got rid of all the excess oils. I still have some that is still on there because I'm not gonna like I said, push down super hard on my face. So I'm gonna take that same brush that I used underneath my eyes and go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. And then I'm literally just gonna really gently powder my T-zone. This is something I definitely would do whenever I'm wearing something like a full coverage foundation for a special occasion. I will bring my powder with me in my purse or whatever. So I always have blotting sheets on me, and I will blot, and then if I find it necessary, I'll powder where I need to, and then that really helps. So I still think that this is a very accurate representation of how this foundation is gonna wear on me. So that was the first check-in and the first touch-up, probably the only touch-up of the night if I'm being honest. I like the way that it looks. It's still sitting really well. Nothing is breaking up. I still feel like I don't have any foundation on, to be honest. It feels really good. All right, guys, I will check back in hopefully later.